Um, this is really different for me. This is actually super awkward. But one of my old friends that told me to do this video, she reached out to me recently and told me she did this video for herself and didn't really show anyone because it's like, I guess people, I have watched videos like this before called the Ship Down Challenge, where you basically just talk for 10 minutes raw, unedited, uncut about something in your life or anything. I don't, like I said, I'm not, this is really new for me, so I'm not like a YouTuber or like a video maker or anything, so I've never done anything like this before. So I'm sorry if anyone does see this, because I'm not expecting to show anyone this, but here goes nothing. So let me set my timer for 10 minutes. Okay, I really don't even know what to talk about, but basically, since I was little, I never really had any friends, or I guess whenever I was younger, I never really had any friends because I would always get bullied. I felt really belittled by other girls. Like, I felt like everyone was way better than me, and my confidence was this little. I didn't have any confidence in myself or in my abilities. I felt like I didn't have a purpose for my life, and that's so sad for a young girl, especially like third, second, first grade. That's terrible. My dad actually was in and out of jail for my whole life, and he, I guess, could say was responsible for making me feel that way because everyone, all my friends would always be like having the best time with their family. They would go on like vacations and just do all these fun things and tell stories about all of that, and I never had that. My mom, she wasn't the best mother. She was a great mom. She took care of 3 kids, and the rest of her family. She always was so selfless, and she put her heart into it, but she wasn't the best that she could be. My dad, on the other hand, he didn't care. He was 2 different people. He was 2 different persons. I don't know. He had 2 different personalities, I guess. Whenever he was on drugs and whenever he was sober, and he was his fun-loving self. And the harsh truth is that nobody's life is perfect, and my dad got arrested for good for life 4 years ago. And after I finally started to have friends and gain friendships and gain confidence and get out more, not really get out more, I mean like go to friends' houses and, you know, stuff like that, but he got taken away from us for my whole life. Like, I will never see him again outside of prison if I ever went to see him or anything like that. But it's hard to talk to someone through letters and have a relationship. That's not a relationship. Relationship is not something through a glass window, talking to someone through a phone. That's not a relationship. And I can definitely say that really started my life off like just bad. And I got taken out of junior high to be homeschooled whenever he got arrested. And we moved around a lot. We didn't have much money. We had a lot of people in our family to take care of and watch after, but at the same time we had my grandparents who literally gave their whole life for us. Not gave their life like that, but they would always cancel any plans or anything like that to take care of us and just look after us. And recently, last month, my grandma passed away. It was definitely like the hardest thing probably that I've ever had to deal with. It was very heartbreaking. I've never experienced heartbreak like that before. I miss her. It's new. It's not like I can say how it was with my dad, because that's 4 years ago. So as time goes by, it does get better, and the healing process does take a long time. And in the end of it all, you may never be healed, and it does get better, but it'll never be over. You can never just say that like it's done, because it will never be done. But my mom is probably like the number one person. No, she is the number one person in my life right now that is my best friend. I talk to her about every single thing. She has changed dramatically. She fixed her whole life, her problems, her drinking problem that she had, because of my father. And she's been clean for I don't even know how many years. She's the best mother that I could ever ask for, and she's the best woman that I've ever known, and I love her to death. Without my family, I wouldn't be here. I actually tried to hurt myself really bad last year. If I were to look back 10 months ago, 11 months ago, and tell myself that I would be here today, I couldn't. I would have never known that I would still be here. But people that aim for something like that, they're trying to end their life whenever they do something like that, whenever they take that type of risk and harm themselves that type of way. They're only looking for one end result, and that's to end their life. And it's sad whenever what they aim for actually does happen and it works. It's devastating, but I'm blessed to say that it didn't work for me, which I wasn't really necessarily trying to end my life. I was just in a really bad place, and depression got literally so consuming, and it took over my whole life. Anxiety attacks every single day, and just no hope for my future at all. I can say today that I would never hurt myself like that ever again, ever. And if any of my friends come to me about that type of stuff, like, it kills me on the inside, because I've been there, and I know so many other people have been there, and I know nothing that you can say helps in the moment. Like, you kind of just have to smile and say thank you, and like when people tell you they're sorry for what you're going through, or they're sorry that it'll get better, you just have to tell them that, you know, thanks and move on. But just surround yourself with people that make you the happiest person that you can be. And I don't know why I'm making this video right now. I really am not in a sad mood. I don't know, I feel like I've been left alone for like the weekend and everything, so I feel like this would have been a good time to talk about it, because I'm not really ever alone. But yeah, it's weird for me to do this, because I just feel like not many people have my back, and if people were to see this video, I feel like they wouldn't really respond. I don't know. I just hope. I'm not really looking for anything. I'm not looking for a response or anything like that. I just want myself looking back at this video looking back at my life in this video. I want to see how far I came and acknowledge myself for that. And I encourage other people to do this type of video and just be real with yourself and, you know, rant about everything. And it doesn't have to be 10 minutes, and you don't have to talk about the most depressing thing that's ever happened in your life, and you don't have to fall into like this sadness over it, because these types of things I feel like they're good. I feel like it's always good to talk. Therapy or not, family or not, I feel like it's always good to just talk, maybe try writing or anything, find healthy ways to express yourself, and just do whatever you want to do. Don't do anything for anyone else, because in the end it's not their life, it's yours. And you know, maybe they're just trying to want the best for your life, and all you can do is know what you want and try and better yourself every day and stay focused. And just, I don't know, this is so weird. But I hope that if anyone sees this, if I decide to let people see this video, that it speaks some type of length to them in their life and it hits home for some. I hope that I can relate to you in some way. My timer is done. But I hope that people won't feel alone, and there's always places that you can talk. There's people that are going through the exact same thing as you, and maybe not the exact same thing, because nobody really understands you, because it's not, everyone thinks differently and everyone has different morals and different beliefs, but there are people that will listen, truly listen, and not just pretend like they're gonna be there for you just because they don't want you to think of them as a bad friend or something. But no, things like this are good, and I think that it will bring more encouragement to your life, and hopefully later on you can say that you overcame so much and that you're strong and more confident in anything else that is going on. I'm done talking because my timer's obviously out, but I don't know what to do now, so I'm just gonna end it.